Take a look outside, and pretty dry right now, at least here in the Triangle. We're seeing dried roadways, but we do have some precipitation up north. It looks like it's coming in the form of some freezing rain for this morning. Here's the view from our 12 News studio. This camera is sponsored by Exceptional Emergency Center, part of our 12 News Roofing 911 Live Skycam network. As we take a look at the big picture to start off, and you can see this storm system taking shape. It's a little trough of low pressure, a little disturbance that's going to be moving across the area. With this, we'll see a possibility of some freezing precipitation up in the lakes, and then you can see the rain kind of working its way up the coast. That's going to be moving through the Triangle. So I don't think we'll see too much frozen stuff here in the Triangle, but we will see rain through a good portion of the day. Here's a closer look at radar. You can see right now some freezing rain, maybe mixed with a little bit of sleet from, say, just from Kuntz northward, including places like Woodville, Newton, Jasper, maybe even down towards Warren there. Looking at some of that freezing precipitation. Pretty light stuff, nothing too heavy right now, so we'll be watching it throughout the morning. Like I said, it should change over to rain as temperatures warm up just a little bit. Right at 32 in Jasper, 30 in Woodville, and then you go over towards Kirbyville where we're at 31. Above freezing in Silsbee at 33, also Orange at 33, Port Arthur right at the freezing mark, 32, and we're at 35 in Beaumont. Now there is a winter storm warning out. That's because of the frozen precipitation for pretty much everywhere except for Jasper and Orange, or except for Jefferson and Orange counties. Jasper, Newton, Tyler, and Hardin County are under that winter storm warning throughout the day. Now we could see a little bit heavier so far as accumulation, ice accumulation, of course, towards the north and down here in the Triangle. Right now, we're not really looking at much, a few 1/100ths of an inch possible. Some ice build up to zero. I think we'll probably be closer to zero. You get a little bit farther north, you're talking about Silsbee, Lumberton, places like that. Maybe 1/10 of an inch as you get up into northern parts of Hardin County, southern Tyler County, up towards Kirbyville. You could see maybe 1/4 of an inch or so, and then up in the extreme northern parts of Tyler, Jasper, and Newton County, you could maybe get over 1/4 of an inch. We'll have to wait and see how quickly temperatures warm up this morning and exactly how heavy this precipitation gets. Right now, not too heavy, but that's kind of the breakdown across the area, what we're expecting as far as the frozen precipitation. Of course, get about 1/10, it's just kind of a nuisance. Get the roads, especially the bridges, get a little icy. As you get 1/4 of an inch, that's when you start to see some tree limbs falling and things like that. And then you get 1/2 an inch, we're looking at trees damaged and widespread power outages. Right now, we're not looking at the 1/2 an inch as far as the precipitation adding up, but maybe 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch up towards the lakes area. As we look at futurecast, shows rain spreading across the area as we go through the day. Temperatures up in the lakes, they're hovering near freezing or just below, so you could continue to see some of that frozen precipitation. While down here in the Triangle, we're looking at temperatures in the middle to upper 30s, so we're just going to get basically a cold rain throughout the day. Futurecast keeps it going through about 5, 6 o'clock, and then it clears everything out as we get into the late evening hours. So overnight, it looks like it's going to be dry as we see temperatures drop back down once again to around the freezing mark here in the Triangle, and we'll see some upper 20s in the lakes going into tomorrow morning. There might be a slight chance of a little quick disturbance kind of sliding through towards the lakes towards the morning hours, but right now it looks like it's going to be fairly weak. Don't expect much precipitation with that early tomorrow morning. So for today, cloudy skies, basically a mixed bag of precipitation. The best chance of seeing some of that freezing rain or sleet is going to be up in the lakes. We're going to be looking at northeasterly winds at 10 to 15. Temperatures today all the way from the middle 30s up towards the lakes to near 40 degrees here in the Triangle. And then for tonight, just that slight chance up towards the lakes and maybe seeing another quick hit of some frozen precipitation. Temperatures back into the lower 30s here in the Triangle, right near freezing, and then we drop off into the upper 20s for the lakes area later on tonight.
All right, at least it's getting warmer for the weekend, and I still don't have power, so I need it to heat up, Jeff.
Yeah, and it will.
Fast.
It will. It looks like as we head towards Friday morning, that's going to be another hard freeze. We get that colder air to kind of push through here, and then after Friday morning, we'll really see a nice warm up for the weekend, and we'll be talking about that a little bit later on this morning, the 5 o'clock hour.
All right, thanks so much.